Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. If this is your first time visiting me, I would like to thank you. While you're here, please like, subscribe, and share this channel. By taking this action, you will be helping the channel to grow. Also, take a moment to read my About page so that you can have some understanding about who I am. I will never copy another person's work, nor will I ever copy another person's title. That is because I am authentically me. This work is a part of my bloodline. I thank you for visiting, and I hope that you will return. Please check out my other videos. All are welcome to share his or her story in the comment section below, because your story may be a helpmate to someone else. My channel is a no judgment zone place for healing in some sort of way. If my video does not resonate with you, please do not try to make it fit your circumstances at all. For anyone else and everyone else that this message pertains to, take from it what will help you on your journey towards your happiness in every area of your life. Cross watchers, come on in. You are definitely, most definitely welcome. We're celebrating July 19th Cancers, right? So happy birthday to you. Listen, I have to do the big one for the water signs because I'm a water sign. Listen, my husband is a water sign. I have to do it big for the water signs. We are Cancers represented by the moon, right? The mother. I hope everyone is doing well. This video is for the July 19th Cancers. I promise you, I hope everyone is doing well. You know, I had to take a step back, come forward again. I had to take a step back and I had to come forward again. Sometimes you have to lighten the room. Some of you understand what I'm speaking about and some of you don't. However, Cancers, let's discuss you. First and foremost, this July 19th Cancer, ooh, they are complex. Every Cancer is not the same. We may celebrate each other. Hey, happy birthday to you, but we are not the same. Each individual person is represented by his or her day. But this Cancer, the July 19th Cancer, is a very complex individual. You know, this is a bright day for you. Not just because this is your birthright, but this is a beautiful day for you because you're going to show people how independent you are. But people already know how self-protected you are. You protect self, plain and simple. This July 19th Cancer, they definitely know how to put their emotions in check. And they protect thyself first. This Cancer is very adventurous. This Cancer is most definitely courageous on the one hand, but you're guarded and cautious on the other hand. Let me just say that. Your nature is subject to a variety of moods that can change from joy to dejection in the blink of an eye. So when pioneering, you know, your spirit, your pioneering spirit takes a hold, your tendency is to rush headlong into new ventures. You know, there may be times when you regret your impulsive behaviors, right? Your actions, but on most occasions, everything works out for you better than you expected. This Cancer is similar to Aries. Aries like to jump head in without thinking. They don't know how deep the water is. They just jump in. They don't care. This Cancer is like an Aries. They jump in. They don't care how deep the water is. They're knowing that they're just going to take the risk. However, when this Cancer takes the risk, everything works out for the betterment of this Cancer. You know, in business and at home, this July 19th individual, this person is good at motivating people and managing money. This Cancer is proud. They have powerful emotions, and they are capable, and they are determined to live up to the best that is in them. They're self-protected. Despite, their innate shrewdness, this Cancer is a risk taker, as I said. They enjoy financial security because that's important to them. But they're brave enough to follow their hunches, right? Listen, this Cancer will size up any individual, any situation intuitively. And they take a knack for saying and doing the right thing at the right time. However, this Cancer is able to influence other people by appealing to both their heads and their hearts. Actually, this Cancer has very little that they cannot accomplish, because once their mind is set to do something, they get it done. Once again, I have to let it be known that this Cancer is very independent, and they depend on self. They don't depend on anyone else. They have very powerful emotions. Their life is like a roller coaster. Let me tell you that, because of their impulsive nature. They're pulled between a need for freedom and also a need for independence and a desire for life in its essence. And when it comes to love, this Cancer, they can do with you, and let me tell you, they can do without you. This is not a Cancer that's needy. No disrespect to my fellow water signs, because we do have some water signs that are afraid to be alone. But this July 19th Cancer, they can do with you and they can do without you. Plain and simple. Once again, we're diving into July 19th Cancers. Happy birthday to you. Last night I did July 18th Cancers, right? And I have some more videos in my pocket in the background that I have to post for my June Cancers. But I've been holding back a little because, I have ants around me. And, ants are attracted to sweet things. I'm that sweet thing. And I have ants that are other readers that like to take, right? They like to take. Listen, I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch, right? And a lot of things are attracted to goodness, to sweetness. But I have ants that are annoying. So I had to step back and get ready to step on some. We do step on ants, don't we? Or we spray them to get rid of them. Or we put grits on them and make them blow up, right? You understand what I'm saying. If you're from the South, you understand. You put a little bit of grits on the anthill, pour a little water, they're going to eat it and blow up. Sometimes I have to pop out and feed people some shit, right? So that they can't get trapped in their own webs. July 19th Cancers, how are you? Happy birthday. Listen, I wish you nothing but the best on your journey, as you wish yourself the best, because you're a very self-protective individual. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for the July 19th Cancer. Show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to hear for a male or a female. If this reading is for a male, I will say so. If this reading is for a female, I will say so. However, understand that we all possess masculine and feminine energies. Where you stand in yours, that's you, right? Spirit guides, what message do you have for the Cancer? Thank you so much. That was quick, Cancers. That was quick. We have this just in. This just in for my July 19th Cancers. This just in. Self-love. See, we just spoke about that. July 19th Cancers, they've mastered the art of self-love. This Cancer protects themselves, right? And if they protect themselves, best believe they're not going to let anyone hurt them. But self-love is just as important than having someone to love you. As I said, the July 19th Cancer, they can be with you or not. This one is different. Let me tell you. Spirit says, the love you give yourself tells the universe how you want to be loved by someone else. So practice self-love. This Cancer is not going to take the mediocre. They are not going to waste their time, male or female, with an individual that's not to their liking, to their taste, to their satisfaction. This Cancer needs for someone to be able to quench their thirst. This is water, and their water, their cup has to always be full. That's why this Cancer is compared to the Fool card, always willing to take that leap of faith because they know the outcome, they're always going to win. No doubt about it. We have in other news, Cancers, in other news. Spirit is insisting that you get some much needed rest. Last night, I did the July 18th Cancer, and they got this card as well. You need to take a rest. Take some time out to relax, replenish yourself. Doing too much has physically exhausted you. So Cancer, Spirit is saying take a break because you know you're that busy, Cancer. Always diving headfirst, not evaluating your surroundings. You like to jump in and you hope it works out, but you have that luck of the Irish because it always works out for you. We have breaking news, Cancers. July 19th, Cancers, breaking news. Spirit says choose wisely. Be mindful that the decisions you make may have a positive or negative effect on you and or others around you. July 18th, Cancers, they got this card as well yesterday. Spirit is saying, listen, just be mindful because there's a situation that's coming up, or it probably already has come to fruition for you. But Spirit is saying that the decision you make is going to affect a lot of people. They want you to choose wisely, but we're going to dive in and see what's going on in your circumstances. We have breaking news. Focus on the now. We often forget to live in the present because we are too busy dwelling on the past and worrying about the future. Spirit says to remain in the present moment at all times. You know, Spirit had to jump in and say this to you, July 19th, Cancers, because you are similar to Aries. Aries don't always think about things. They just dive right in and they do it. They don't care about the consequences. They don't care if they fail or if they win. They just need to say, I did that thing. You are the same way. You are comparable to the Aries. You like to dive in without thinking. You like to dive in not knowing how deep the water is. But the difference between you and Aries, you're always going to win. This is for my July 19th Cancers. You're always going to win. Your end game is to win. And your end game, I'm letting you know, you're always going to win. You just were born on that day. At the bottom of the deck, breaking news, Cancers, breaking news. If you just went through a heartbreak, Spirit is here to remind you that pain is only temporary. Allow yourself and feel in order to heal. Trust that this too shall pass. Cancers, this is what people get confused about Cancers. I'm a Cancer as well. Right? Let me just say this. We are not the same. Yes, we are related. Hey, cousins. We are cousins. That's it. But it depends on what day you were born. There are some Cancers, depending on what day they were born, they will cry, take a week, a month, or 2 or 3 to bounce back from a breakup. Not this Cancer. This Cancer is different. This July 19th Cancer, oh, so you heard me? This Cancer is thinking about a way how to get their payback, the big payback. A lot of people don't think that Cancers are like that, but we are like that. We're just quiet about it. You see us crying on the outside and you think you made us cry. It's not that. We're crying because we don't want to go to jail. We either know we're too cute to go to jail or we're too handsome to go to jail, and we don't want to fight for our virginity. So we're crying. We're holding back because we don't want to hurt you when we get caught and end up behind bars. This Cancer is that Cancer that I'm talking about. Many of us, we cry. We cry through laughter. Yes, we do. We cry through pain. We cry through other people's hurt, other people's trauma, because we have powerful emotions. We have to clear up the narrative. A lot of people say that Cancers are sensitive. What sign doesn't have a sensitive person in their chart? However, Cancers have powerful emotions, so powerful that we have to fight ourselves from fucking you up. And that's a true story. All right? So, this Cancer, if you're going through a breakup recently, this person is thinking that you're sitting there wallowing in misery because they hurt you. No, this Cancer always wins. I try to explain to you people, but this Cancer is that winning Cancer. Yeah, you may have heard them. You hurt them. You did. You betrayed them when we don't like to be betrayed because we're loyal. This Cancer, they get right back up. They stand up and they do something different. But when this Cancer stands up, they want better than what they had. So they're going to do better. And all you're going to hear is, her man is much better than you, or his chick is much better than you. This Cancer is not the Cancer that's going to date down. They're always going to date up because this is the winner. This one wants to win, and this one was born on July 19th, and they are always going to win. So if you thought anything different, I'm here to enlighten you, to show you that this Cancer is different. This is the winner. Listen, let's get into the reading. I hope everyone is doing well. Trust me, I really do. Even to the people that watch me and you try to backbite. Listen, I'm different. I'm different. I believe in things that people are just learning about. I live my life doing it. But I'm totally different. I'm not a Bible thumper. So if you're here thinking that you're about to watch a Christian video or a Baptist video, that's not over here. I don't do religion at all. I do come from a religious family and I come from a spiritual family. But most importantly, no matter what side I stand on, we believe in voodoo, honey. We do it big in other ways. We practice in the spiritual. Let me just say that first and foremost. So if you're coming over here to say, oh, my God is going to get you. Not if I don't get you first. Let me just tell you that. You got to stop playing with people. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for the sign of Cancer, born on July 19th. Show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to hear for this Cancer, male or female. Thank you. If this reading is for you, it will be for you from the beginning of the reading to the end. If this reading is not for you, as soon as I put the cards out and I start speaking, if you don't understand the message, click off. I personally would never listen to something that is not for me. It's not going to hurt my feelings if you click off. It's just showing me that this doesn't resonate with you. contrary to what anyone has told you on this platform, if the reading is for you, it'll be for you from the beginning to the end. As my grandmother would say, from the rooter to the tutor. Spirit guides, what message do you have for the sign of Cancer? What does Cancers need to know? July 19th Cancers in particular. What do they need to know? Listen, I have to take these right here. They flipped over. They flipped over, Cancers. Listen. Didn't I tell you this July 19th Cancer always wins? I promise you that. They know that. This is not anything that I have to say. They know that for some miraculous reason that things just work out for them. And it does, you know, and it does. Some people, they were just kissed like that. And what I mean by their spiritual team. Some people are just protected in that manner. You know, we all have roles that we must follow. We all have roles, but there are debts that some of us pay as well. And I'm talking about ancestral. But this July 19th Cancer is protected in so many ways because somebody left them a legacy of winning. This one does win. We are starting off with the number 8. If the number 8 is important to someone here, this is where we're starting with. This is abundance. This Cancer, July 19th, you're going to be abundant in every area of your life. You're going to be abundant. Your first card is abundance. Let me just say this. The number 8 is actually a very spiritual number, symbolizing a positive mindset and mental stability. Remember, the card says Spirit wants you to focus on right now. Stop thinking about the past and stop worrying about the future. They want you to be in this moment right now because you're always diving into something, right? Spirit wants you to take a much needed rest. They want you to relax the mind and stay right here because you're always getting yourself into something. Your guardian angels are giving you a heads up about the abundance, right? Once again, abundance that will soon be coming your way. Material abundance, or it could be in the area of your career. But whatever it is, you're going to be successful because, like I said, this July 19th Cancer is a winner. They always win in the end. Listen, you do need to find balance between the spiritual and the material aspects of your life in order to live as abundantly as possible. This Cancer is not that spender. This Cancer likes to save for the rainy day. They like to have a means to be able to get to if their finances become depleted. They have a backup, a nest egg put up somewhere. This is that Cancer. We have the Devil though. And when people, look, I dropped the Devil, right? That means it doesn't belong here. But when people see the Devil, they immediately think that it's something bad, right? They think that, oh my God, what's happening? Listen, this just means that there's a Cancer that has addictions. I keep dropping that because it doesn't belong here. But this could mean you may be attached to a Capricorn somewhere in your life, or you may have Capricorn in your chart. But this number 6 in numerology is a number associated with family. It's a perfect number. It's a destiny number. And is represented by the planet Venus. It can also symbolize natural leadership abilities. It's a master number and a focus on your need for growth. So when the number 6 appears, it's when you're facing a hardship of some sort. There could be this Cancer that just recently went through a breakup with someone. Listen, this only appears when you are struggling with something and you've recently gone through a difficult situation, the number 6 is a sign that you do have the strength and the determination to overcome these challenges and move forward with confidence. What's your name? Your name is confidence. Your name is determination. This is that July 19th Cancer. This Cancer cannot be held down because in the end, this Cancer is always going to win. So I kept dropping that devil card. That means it doesn't belong here. You're bigger than that. We have the number 2, which is beauty. Oh, you're beautiful, right? On the inside, you're beautiful on the outside, and it shows. And it shows. People see it. You know, a lot of people talk junk about cancers. Let me say that. And the first thing that they like to say is that this Cancer is moody. That's what they say first. Then they turn around and say that cancers are sensitive, like it's a bad thing. Like you just cursed me out when you just said, oh my goodness, cancers are sensitive, right? They think that they're throwing something in your face. Listen, we have to change the narrative. We have to let it be known that we have powerful emotions. And the reason why we may drop a tear is because in the background, we're trying to save your life. That means run. Run, Forrest, run as quickly as you can. But you're beautiful, whomever I'm speaking to. And somebody realizes that, they see it. You're beautiful on the outside just as well as the inside, but you have haters around you. You have jealous people around you, right? And they hate how your light shines. The number 2 is a powerful number that means inner peace. That's that self-respect. You love yourself, Cancer. This is that inner peace, that positive energy, and finding your divine purpose. Angel number 2 represents cooperation and balance, and that you do have. So have faith, Cancer, and never give up, no matter how difficult things may be. People don't understand why you. Why is she always winning? Why is he always winning? Why you? You know what? After you leave this reading, say, because I was born to be a winner. And that's the truth. You won't be telling any lies, right? We have the number 31, which is celebration. So you're going to be celebrating that abundance that's headed your way. Abundance. Yes, you have it all around you, and you're going to be celebrating. But this Cancer is celebrating with friends. This Cancer is celebrating with family. Celebrate with the people that you know that you can trust, because as I said, you do have some haters around you. There are many people who don't like you, and they don't even have a reason not to like you. They just hate you because it's you. They sit around, they talk S-H-I-T about you, and they don't even have anything to add to the conversation because they don't know you. But they hate you. They dislike you. They despise you because of your energy, because of your beauty, right? So if you didn't know how beautiful you are, I'm telling you today, look in the mirror and acknowledge who you are, because you are beautiful, right? And listen, be careful, because you have some jealous people around you, male or female. We have the number 18. This is night. Listen, look at this person. This person needs some rest. This person is getting their rest. And don't forget that the card absolutely said that there's a Cancer that needs some rest. You need some rest, right? Maybe you may go out and party tonight, but when you come in, you need some rest. The card said that. I'm trying to find which card it was. Oh my goodness. This one. Remember. In other news, Spirit is insisting that you get some much needed rest. Take some time out to relax and replenish yourself. Doing too much has physically exhausted you. Listen, there's a Cancer, you're exhausted, but you're like that Energizer bunny. You keep going and going and going because you're like an Aries. You may have Aries in your chart. You do things impulsively. This July 19th, Cancer, that I'm talking about, Spirit is saying calm the mind. Stop thinking about the past. Stop worrying about the future and stay right here in this present moment. It's imperative. But most importantly, listen, you need some rest. I have to say it again. You need some rest, right? Without rest, how can we rejuvenate ourselves, right? Let me just say this. If I was using the regular tarot deck, this number 18 is actually linked to the moon card, which you're governed by the moon. All Cancers are, right? However, which also represents insecurities and also things that are hidden being revealed. So work on your self-esteem. Listen, there's a Cancer that doesn't know how beautiful they are. Although this Cancer, July 19th that I'm speaking to, although you love yourself, you just didn't know how people saw you. You had no clue when people were staring at you that it wasn't because you had a booger. It was because they're attracted to your beauty. They are attracted to your energy, male or female. However, in order to keep that beauty, you need your beauty rest. So take some time out and replenish. We have, listen, good luck. This is the number 22. This is the most powerful number of all numbers, right? A lot of people jump on the bandwagon when they learn something. They be like, 1111. They be like 444. But hey, Cancer, this July 19th, Cancer, say 22. This is your number 22. The number 22 symbolizes duality, adaptability, insight, selflessness, relationship, sensitivity, and also diplomacy. So, when receiving this number from your angels, it's a message that you need to trust yourself and your instincts. The number 22 is perceived as the most powerful and creative number of all numbers. This means you are able to overcome all kinds of obstacles. As I said, you always win. This means you are able to overcome all types of obstacles. Like I said, you always win. One more time for the people in the back. This means you are able to overcome all types of obstacles. You always win this July 19th, Cancer, and you aren't easily knocked back by failure because you always win. However, you also love to be seen as successful. So many may become frustrated. Many of you become frustrated if you feel like you're struggling to achieve your aims. Let's discuss this number, the number 22, when it comes to love. You are someone who stands by his or her partner's side when required. Whether it be emotional support or giving proper advice when needed. You are someone who does not have unrealistic or imaginary thoughts about love. Like I said, this Cancer is different. This Cancer, they can do with you or without you. This Cancer stands on loyalty. This Cancer stands on respect. Listen, this is because this Cancer loves his or herself. Listen, this Cancer doesn't have unrealistic or imaginary thoughts about love. They don't live in la la land. It's like, if you do for me, I'll do for you. This Cancer is very cautious about the love that they give to people. You do care about your partner and your close ones, the people around you, but you don't have imaginary thoughts about them. You're like, they are who they are, I am who I am, and that's it. You expect nothing more and nothing less. You know when to hold them and you know when to fold them. That means you know when to hold on and when to let go. We have the number 24, child. The number 24 is child, right? Listen, what does this mean to you? This is that Cancer that's still thinking about the past, their childhood. Spirit told you to let it go. We can't change anything about our past, so let it go. Spirit is saying to stop worrying about the future. Listen, you're okay. You have abundance. That's how you started, because that's who you are. You're always going to win. You will win, Cancer. The number 24. Listen, let's go back. I need you to take this close up. This number 24. The moment that you see it, you should be happy. Let me just say that. This number comes to you as one of encouragement and also hope. Your guardian angels uses this number to reveal to you that the time has come for you to pursue your dreams. 24 will start appearing to you in so many different ways, whether it's on your microwave, whether it's on the clock or on the television, whatever. But when you see it, know that your life is about to change in a drastic way. This number 24, your spiritual team is encouraging you not to give up at the last minute. Don't give up, because you will always win. You will always find a way out of no way. So when you see 24, know that your angels are talking to you and saying, we have your back. Don't give up. I tried to tell you in the beginning of this reading that this Cancer is different. This Cancer was marked to be successful. This Cancer is always going to win in the end. Plain and simple. Listen, continue doing what you are doing, because you are about to reach your goals. No obstacles or challenges is great enough to hinder you from making your dreams a reality. Your guardian angel approves of the good work that you are doing. Therefore, your angels are urging you not to give up, because you will always win. Cancer, the number 33. You want me to show you this? The world is yours. This is your birthright. The world is yours. You can have anything you want in this world, but you just won't get everything. Last night I said that to my July 18th Cancers. And today, my daughter is not up here. So excuse me if I don't catch your messages, right? For those of you who are new, let me just show you something. This Cancer wear bifocals. This Cancer wear bifocals, right? So I may not see all of your message. Usually in the background, my daughter is up here and she's monitoring and she's speaking to you. My daughter is a medium and also a psychic, and she does read tarot. Also, I have my husband up here, and he may, if it's something simple, acknowledge what you've said to me and direct you in another way. But guess what? It's me today. My husband is up here monitoring, but he's not going to speak to anyone today. He's just listening to the reading, right? Because he know my birthday is about to come up. So he's probably trying to get a heads up on what's going on with the Cancers, because he's also a water sign. We have Cancers. We know that the world is yours. The number 33. You can have anything you want in this world. Yes, you can, but you just won't get everything. And nobody likes when I say that, but I have to stand on it. What it simply means is that, let's just say if you have a list of 100 things that you wrote down, and with you having a list of that 100 things, you may get 98 of those things that you've asked your spiritual team for. 2 of them you didn't get. Are you going to cry and complain about it? Absolutely not, because you got 98 things that you didn't have. So the world is yours. You can have anything you want. You just won't get everything. But also understand you will be abundant, because it's more than what you've had. We have the door. I love this for you. This simply means that the door is open. Listen, the door is open. Remember your very first card. This just in. Let me show you. Self-love is just as important than having someone to love you, as you already know that. This Cancer knows that. Spirit says the love you give to yourself tells the universe how you want to be loved by someone else. So practice self-love. I'm speaking to a July 19th Cancer who's mastered the art of self-love. That's why you are who you are. That's why all of this is being gifted to you. The abundance, the beauty, the celebration. But you do need that rest. Let's not forget. Listen, we have the number 22, the most powerful number showed up in your reading. This is that good luck that no one can take from you, because at the end of the day, you're always going to win. This is the number 24. Your team, your spiritual team. You will never be left alone. But stop doing impulsive shit. Let me just tell you that, right? You know, we have this door. This door is open. That means last night, the July 18th Cancers, they had the door open to them, a whole different deck, and they also had a key. So they can use that key anytime that they want it, whenever they need it. Listen, you see how many doors? This tunnel, this is one door, another door, another door, and another door. Listen, you're always going to win. The door is open to you. Listen, the door is open. Walk through whichever one that you need to walk through. But the door you choose, when you make a decision, it's going to cause a ripple effect across the board. Because this is going to interfere with some things going on as far as family. You are walking away from someone. You're walking away from someone. And you're okay with that. Because you're like, next. Let me tell you. The bottom of the deck is your renewal. This is your renewal. You don't have time to play with people. You don't want to waste your time, your energy on people that don't deserve to be in your life. You know who you are. But let's not even talk about these people. Let's talk about the blessings that are given to this July 19th Cancer. Abundance. It's yours. We have the devil. Oh, but not in a bad way. A lot of times when people see the devil, they get scared. Because you know what? Life has taught you nothing but fear. So we fear when we see the devil. Look at it as the Capricorn card. Look at it as sometimes people having addictions to things, but are we here to stand in judgment of what someone is addicted to? Absolutely not. Whether it's drugs, whether it's alcohol, whether it's sex, it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with you, but this is not addictions for you, this number 24. This number 24 comes to you as positive. This number 24 is telling you to get ready and continue to do what you are doing because your spiritual team is pleased with you. The number 2, this is beauty. You are beautiful on the outside just as well as the inside. So you have some jealous people who are around you. We have celebration, the number 31. So celebrate yourself. It is your birthday. Enjoy. Have fun. Live life. But don't forget, you need to replenish. Spirit says you do need some rest. We have the number 22, the most powerful number in the universe. This is good luck. Luck surrounds you. You know, that's what we say in layman's term, right? I didn't make the card. But this July 19th Cancer, you're protected. That's why you always win. The number 24, as I said, continue to do what you're doing. The world is yours. You can have anything you want in this world, but you just won't be able to have everything. But what you do receive, it'll be more than what you've had. We have the doors open, so choose wisely. No path is going to be wrong. But the people that you celebrate with, choose wisely with whom you share your good news to. Because people prey on your downfall. They do, secretly. Why is it her? Why is it him? And as soon as they ask why, that's hate in itself. Because why not me? Why not you? We have renewal. This is you getting rid of old things, people, and places. Because you have no time to waste. Let's see how we're going to close this message off for my July 19th Cancers. Let's see how we're going to close this message off. Cancers. To my June Cancers, happy belated birthday. I do have something for you. It's just a little out of order. So I'm going to get some things out to you. My July Cancers, I'm that July Cancer, y'all. Listen, I'm the last day, right? And no disrespect, but I have to toot my own horn. I'm the last day. So they saved the best for last. Right? They saved the best for last. Let me tell you, it's me. It's me. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for the sign of Cancer, my water cousins. Show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to hear. Thank you. Spirit guides, what message do you have for the sign of Cancer? Thank you. We're going to take these too. That was born on July 19th. Let me just say that. The first card we have is, am I consistently showing up for yourself? Are you consistently showing up for you? Some trade their dreams for comfort. Yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. And even when it feels uncomfortable, it takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Cancer, you are determined. You won't see yourself any other way than being successful. Spirit is telling you not to give up on your dream or on yourself. Today's soul action. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life, in alignment with your soul goals. Then show up. Show up for yourself, because your spiritual team, they're pleased with you. That's why you have this reading, and they're showing up to let you know that you are not alone. Am I apologizing for my truth? Are you apologizing for your truth, Cancer? What part of you is apologizing for your truth, and why? Today's soul action. Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. You know, there is room for all of us. And people have to understand that we are all not the same. Just because you share the same sign with someone, you may have similarities like them, but you are not them. We were all uniquely made. There is not a snowflake that's the same as the other. There's not a raindrop that's the same as the other. So understand the difference. Today's mantra, courage is contagious. And you are courageous. This July 19th, Cancer, you dive in without checking to see how deep the water is. Ooh, man, you different. You're different. Listen, you take risk. At the bottom of the deck, What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? None. Not for you. Not for this July 19th Cancer. The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with others or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. This Cancer is different. This Cancer accepts people for who they are. Like I said, when it comes to relationships, significant others, when it comes to family, when it comes to friend, this person knows when to hold them and when to fold them. This is how this Cancer treats life. This Cancer is loyal. But when they see that another is not loyal, they are okay with letting it go, with folding them and walking away. See, this is why I say we're not all the same, because some Cancers, even when a person is disloyal to them, they're like, I can fix them. I can change them. Don't leave me, right? But not this Cancer. This Cancer is different. So be grateful for your difference. You know when to hold, when to fold, and when to walk away. This Cancer, when this Cancer says that they're done, they're done. Today's soul action, be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for your soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. You expect nothing and are grateful for everything. You will experience extreme fulfillment. This Cancer doesn't expect much from people but loyalty. And when they don't receive that loyalty, this Cancer is okay with walking away. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. I do personal readings on my personal platform, my website. I'm going to put this reading on my YouTube platform so that if you want to watch it again, you can on my YouTube platform. Don't forget to subscribe to me over there. To everyone from TikTok who has been following me on YouTube, I am truly grateful. For the people that sit with me with my long readings, I am truly grateful to each and every one of you, because my platform wouldn't be growing if it wasn't for you. And so I am truly grateful. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. I send to you all nothing but love and light. Happy birthday.